Okay, 2 grand.
Alright, I'll call it 2 grand. I'll gamble. I'll splash the pot.
You're on a draw, Mike? Go away, this fun's not for you. And in my club, I can splash the pot whenever the fuck I please.
Okay.
So right now, I'm not really sure who my audience is. About 5 of you should be my friends and family that I personally know. And then the rest of you are divided into 2 groups. You were here originally because I said I wasn't going to use Godot for my backend. And the other half of you were here because I'm a gamer in my 50s. So I'm not really good at this YouTube strategy thing, so I'm just gonna post up a bunch of stuff. Enjoy. Okay, recently I think I've made some minor life choices that are less than optimal. For example, this large box of protein bars from Costco. Halfway through, I don't know if I could get through it. 33% off free shipping. Last time I had trouble finishing the last bag, but went for it again. Or maybe a video game you've played and it's supposed to be a 60-hour game and about 4 hours in you're not sure if you want to finish it. Should I go on to play the one that you just bought on the Steam sale? Well, here's another item from the shelf of games I no longer play with. I remember when I was playing Magic back in the day, the original Netrunner came out and I couldn't play 2 games at the same time. So when they rebooted Netrunner, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it, the LGS edition. I went to a meetup to play one time and I haven't played since. Maybe I got my son to play a couple of times with me, but that's about it. If I want to pick up another card game right now, I think Flesh and Blood would be top of the list. I'd probably pour $200 into it, play it one time and stop playing it. The thing is, like, mechanically, I think Flesh and Blood is really, really interesting, but if you look at all the comments on this video, like why people don't play anymore, is that it's so hard to keep up with a popular TCG. You might buy the cards and then you can't play with the cards anymore because the maker's whims and desires are up to them and not up to you. Perhaps I'm not a good judge of whether you should play this or not. Out of 100 people that pick up a hobby, 90% will drop it in the first year. And then the 10%, there's some that will keep on playing for a few years, and then the rest of them will play for the rest of the time. But you know, for the people that picked it up for a while and stopped playing, they'll still be watching. The only correct measure, if there's anything to measure, is whether you enjoy playing with the game or not. Maybe the saving grace of Hobbies is that you could just drop it anytime and it's perfectly fine. As for my own card game, I've been actually going at it for 3.5 years, and I had Claude review all my old repos to see what my progression was. So every time I did a new prototype, I created a new GitHub repo, and yeah, we're right here, 2026. There's some interesting bits and pieces along the way. There was I started out on Unity and did some C#, and I actually dipped into Racket Scheme if you guys are into that kind of thing. And the thing is, when the Unity licensing exodus happened back in September 2023, I, like everybody else, went over to Godot, and so that was that. But you know, actually I dipped into some JavaScript, CSS, HTML for a while because I'm a full stack developer. That must be easy for me. No, just kidding. In the end, I had to give that all up, and I went over to do Godot Golang again. And there were some structural problems with this particular one. The thing is, I wasn't implementing the game effects very well, so I abandoned that and the new one. Look, the new one lasted as long as the old one. Well, we'll see. So I'm making some changes to my game, structural. I think we'll be doing a top to bottom reboot. Some changes. One, it's not going to be a 3-player game anymore, it's going to be 2 players. I think it's hard to get 3 players together. 2, the previous version used to be client server. Now I'm going to make it client side only. You'll never be able to play against another human, but that's perfectly fine. 3, I'm changing the stack from Godot Golang into Dart Flutter Flame. this is a technology I've never used before. I think it's kind of cool. With the magic of Claude, you can build anything on anything, and it's super awesome. What you're seeing here is just prototyping the user interface. While doing this reboot, this will be a chance for me to freshen up the visualization. Okay, my note says that I'm gonna end on an upbeat note. And you know, the other day my wife was asking me, hey, you look kind of sad. And you know what? Maybe I was. Maybe you noticed it in my last video. It was like really cloudy and dark last week, and maybe the mood wasn't that great. Anyways, my wife cheered me up yesterday. We went to Lululemon to return some pants. I changed my mind and got a pair of shorts, and then we went to Costco, and then we went to Trader Joe's, and it was great. It was the most fun I had in a long time. No grinding, just hanging out, having fun. Sorry, no montage of us having fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. And if you play games, keep on playing. If you no longer play games, find something else to have fun doing. Take care. Bye.